The most frightening thing to me when I got married was that there would be one person who would know me better than anybody else. You know, you can fool a lot of people, but you can't fool your wife. There are dark corners of yourself you don't want anybody to know, but she gets to know them. She knows your good side and your bad side, you know. And especially when we're, you know, they say, oh, it must be just marvelous being married to Bobby, so funny, you know. And she goes, oh, yeah, he's just gang of laughs to deal with. And when I'm having a fight with a wife, invariably they'll say, Jenny's such a lovely girl. She's terrific. She really is a wonderful girl. She really is, you know. Especially when you aren't talking to one another for 4 or 5 days. But you can fool your children, and you can fool your friends. You know, go out to a party and get smashed, and they'll say, you know, and your wife will say you were really smashed, and your friends will say, oh, I didn't realize Bob was drinking, you know. But you can't fool your wife. Now, this is a guy gets up the next morning he's been out, and he's got the daddy of all hangovers, see, and he comes down. Rob, don't play with the dump truck. Just leave the dump truck alone. Don't play with the Vroom toy. Just leave the Vroom toy alone. Daddy doesn't feel well, Robert. Daddy has a cold, Robert. Another cold, yes, I know. I know Daddy had a cold last week, and it just... Grown-ups get weekend colds, Robert. You get a cold from going from a warm place into a cold place, or from a cold place into a warm place, and from booze. Yes, you can get it from booze. Who told you can get a cold from booze? That's where Mommy said Daddy's colds come from. Have Mommy come in, and don't slam the door. Hi, dear. Hi. No, I feel fine. I know I was drinking last night. I feel fine. Just sitting here watching television. Picture tube's been out a week, huh? Thank God, I thought I was going blind there for a while. Yes, I know I have your dress on, dear. You don't have to tell me. That's why the milkman waved at me this morning. Didn't make a hell of a lot of sense at the time. What does Fred want for breakfast? Who the hell is Fred? My old army buddy. I insisted he stay with us last night. Honey, I was never in the army. How the hell could I ever... You fixed something special for my old army buddy and myself. Honey, would you call it cream chip beef on toast, please? Honey. I thought I'd sit here, and then maybe a couple hours, I thought I'd try to make it to that chair over there. And if that goes well, I thought I'd try to stand up tomorrow.